Listen, y'all, I was originally going to lay down and I was like, okay, you know what? Let's get ready for bed, girl. But then I thought about it. I didn't go live with my peoples tonight. And I was like, oh no, we can't do that. We really have to make sure that we tune in when we say that we're going to tune in. So, with that being said, you guys didn't get a video, you didn't get a short, you did not get what you were supposed to get to fulfill your little souls on this beautiful Tuesday when it comes to the money and spending strategies. So making money and spending strategies or challenges for the day. So I was like, okay, we got to do that. That's something that we need to get done because I started this series and today is day 7. Today's day 7 of our money making and spending strategies. I am currently, guys, looking for my keys so that I can go into my car and get something out of my car real quick because I need to um, continue packing for my trip that's going to occur in a couple of days. So I don't know if I left the keys in the door. Let me just double check because I don't see them anywhere in my sight. Hey, Katie, what's up? And I just want to make sure that I got, yep, and I did. I got everything that I need. It has been raining literally all day, y'all. I was able to get in a delivery route for the day, and it's still currently sprinkling right now as we speak. I was able to get in a delivery route for the day. I delivered 16 packages, and I want to say it paid me $36. And then I was like, you know what? That's it. That's all. We're going home. So, um, I did that and I made my way home, but I need to um, prepare myself for my trip. So, what that looks like, we are getting all of our things together so that we will be prepared. Um, Chargers, ports, everything. I got to make sure that I got, especially when I am going to um, be away. I just want to make sure I got everything so I don't have to worry about anything. Like, I literally don't want to worry about anything. I just want to enjoy my trip and relax. So, I'm going to have to, like, heavy. So, I don't know where my little pouch thing is. Hi, individuals, what's up? And later we're going to read, maybe like close to the end. I want to do like a discussion over here because we are continuing our little series about the money making and spending strategies. I don't want y'all to get lost, but right now I'm getting myself together, preparing myself for my trip. Yes. And go everything. Y'all like my blue blankie? Everything. So let me see what they asking. Oh, I shouldn't be on mute anymore. Can you hear me now? Hi Noah, what's up? I hope we on the right channel, y'all. Katie, we on the new channel, right? Okay, okay. Okay. Cute. So, um, I also have this little I also have my little rolling thingy that I should bring, but I'm not sure. I'm finna see how much I could put into that little roller. I really don't want to bring it because I don't want to mess it up. I'm about to see how much I can put in here and take on my trip with me. I literally have not used it. It's still in the roller. I mean, it's still in plastic. But this trip, I think I want to use it. I might need it. Let's see what we can do. Ooh, okay, okay. Okay. Come through. So let's use it. See what we can do. See what we can do. Y'all need, we got the neck thing. This a must. Um, Mainly, I need my two phones and my charger, and we're gonna be okay. Give or take, we're taking a little bit more, but definitely we need that phone charger. We need them chargers. Those are what? It's my first time using it, y'all. Look, literally, I'm taking the plastic. Literally, I'm taking the plastic out. This is my first time ever using it. It's my bag. Okay. I'm taking the plastic and stuff off right now. Okay. Um. Oh, this is a big old bag too. I could stuff some stuff in her. All right, I'm gonna see what we can do with that. This big old bag right there. And this is my big old baby. I literally am myself. This is my big baby, y'all. Oh my god, it's so much room in here. I literally forgot I had this in here. Okay. This is how my bag looks. I don't know if I want to take it on this trip. I want to take it on this trip. And I forgot I could hang this up in my office. Oh my god, look. They gave us a record player when I went to the sorority. Big mama, a big mama. Okay. I forgot I had it. Okay. So yeah. It's a record. It doesn't play anything. It's just their signature gift. So I'm looking for some socks. Well, not some socks, just a pair, like one single sock, because I want to wear them, but I don't know where I put it.
so I might not wear it. I may find it later, another time. Who knows? I don't know. I got so much crap, y'all. I say this all the time, but what am I actually doing to get rid of the crap? I don't know, honeys. I don't know. So,
I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna. Ooh, actually, I'm not sure. Mo PP Mo. My phone actually was going dead, so let me. Where? Actually, I got another charger in my room, but I need the base for this thing to hold up. Cause y'all about to be in my room with me. So, cause I need to. I'm trying to see how I can pack these clothes, dear Lord, without it being too heavy on me. For me. Ah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I'm fine. I'm trying to find a way to pack all this stuff. Cause we got some stuff. Ooh, Kevin. I got some light up. Golly. We got some light up glasses that I want to take. And then I got my little shells. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to take a purse. I really want to, man. I wish I could just drive. If I could drive, I wouldn't worry about nothing. If I was driving, I would take whatever I want. But because I am flying, it makes my life so much harder than I would like for it to be. Because I'm flying, I can only take everything that I need because I'm flying. So that means I have to limit myself on a lot. I gotta limit myself, and I don't like that. So we're only taking what we need, not what we. Hmm. We definitely got our power pack. I gotta make sure that I got a charger for every single freaking power pack. Because when I went to the Dominican Republic, I forgot she went to school tonight and not to work. I was like, what's she doing home so early? And when I went to the Dominican Republic, I was not able to charge nothing. I was pissed. I did not have the right chargers for the right things. So I am truly making sure that I have the right chargers for the right things. I'm thinking I want to take this. Look. Oh yeah, like I don't know, cause I don't know if it's gonna be too much. It's for these events, literally. Yeah, but I don't know how much can it hold. It look like it can hold a decent amount. Put stuff in there too. I know. That's what we're trying to do. All right.
I inspire to be like you, Tiana.
You pass? Oh, when the class over? A big mama, a big mama. Okay, so we're about to put all of these clothes back into the drawer. I need to make sure I'll leave my bathing suit out. Bathing suit. I don't know if I'm getting water, but if I do, I'm gonna have me a bathing suit, baby. 1 piece, 2 piece, 3 piece more. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We just got a 1 piece. That's it, that's all. Nothing too fancy. Just a little shiggle ziggle, razzle dazzle. A 1 piece puka luka doo doo. Okay. And I ordered something today. I pray that it comes. So, I ordered something today, and I pray that it comes. I don't like to be showing y'all my underwears on the screen. The power of self-discipline. That's what y'all read from my title, right? It's coming. I promise it's coming. There's a message that I have to speak. There's a reading that I want to do, that I want to produce to you guys. There's some information that I want to give off to y'all. I'm not just on here like I'm not on here just to be on here, is what I'm trying to say. I have a message that I want to deliver. I got something that I want to say. Um, but this also falls into the category of the power of self-discipline. Doing what you should do when you should do it, even when you don't feel like it. For example, right now, I really don't feel like packing for this trip. I really wish that I could drive my car, but instead, I'm taking a plane to get from one place to the other. And with that being said, I have to discipline myself. I have to do what I need to do, even when I don't want to do it, which is packing all this mess. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm packing all this mess. I'm making sure that when I do go on my trip, I'm going to not only have fun, but I'm prepared to live the life that I have been living before I went on this trip, while on the trip. Am I making sense? I hope y'all understand where I'm coming from. So, because Lord knows that I don't want to be doing it. I don't want to be doing what I'm doing, but I'm doing it. I need to clear this out. Oh, I got money in here. Child boo, child boo. We got money everywhere. That's why I tell my babies. And like all these cords, I really need to put them to work. Because like I just got redundant amounts of cords and I really don't need them. So this was my struggle the last time. I had a freaking C charger with no C base. I didn't have a C base. So for me to have a C charger with no C base, that was pointless. It was so pointless for me to do that. I was pissed off. I was like, what the heck, girl? Why you got this and you ain't got this? Okay, so therefore, when I leave tonight or when I leave for my trip, I need to make sure that I got a regular base so that I can charge up everything and anything and nothing goes without. Because I was at the point where I couldn't charge up nothing. I was asking my friends to use their stuff and they didn't want to let me use their stuff. And I was like, oh, this is crazy, man. We can't be doing this. So just making sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
You're not supposed to be doing it.
Tonight, where you at? Come here. This too old. It ain't no good.
I was looking for that.
I mean, just clean up this part, like clean that part.
It's grassy now. I thought it was.
It was leaking.
It wasn't here on this thing.
I need a wipe.
Yeah, it's rusty.
Hold on, y'all. I'll be back.
Are they leaving tomorrow? Oh, this guy. Tomorrow night, 11:50. Oh, we wouldn't even be that. We wouldn't even.
Yeah. 11:50 p.m. For what? Oh, here, come get it. I'm thinking if we should just go get my other phone.
Yes, we should just.
It's in there. I'm thinking if we should just send it to the send it to a locker that's nearby and don't worry about it.
Okay. I'll just send it to a locker nearby.
Okay. But this is the address to the hotel.
I know the address to the hotel.
You already looked it up?
Yeah, I looked it up on TikTok. I was just trying to see, like, because if we send it to the hotel, I don't know how that would work.
They might have lockers there.
Like, what other reason would I need it to be shipped to the hotel?
Hi, individuals. What's up? How you doing? Packing for my trip. I got
It's giving. Girl, what you in there touching all my stuff for? So we got yellow glasses, blue glasses, blue and yellow, blue and yellow, blue and yellow, blue and yellow. I wish I was really leaving for like the trip so I could leave my bed looking a hot mess. But unfortunately, I'm packing right now. So I'm gonna have to clean up all this mess after I make this mess.
Okay,
and I got a purse pouch for the sorority.
Ooh, that's cute.
I wonder what gift they gonna give y'all.
Me too. It better be something good, not plain. Because them little waterproof cases on the cruise, that wasn't cutting it for me. But the BOGO bags was cute though. But y'all got suitcases. Them is tea.
We didn't get suitcases. We got BOGO bags. I got this when I went to the Centennial and with K Door. Well, I got this when I went somewhere else. Me and K-Dora got this in Memphis.
Where that jacket at? The blue one? The jacket? The Royce jacket?
In there.
Okay. Because I need to match the blue because I'm thinking I'm going to get some sweatpants. And then for the little, like, older girl event, I might wear that jacket and get some sweatpants. Or, like, because I don't know what's the dress code for that. They didn't say it was no dress code.
For what?
You said they was having an event for the older kids.
Oh, yeah.
So
I don't think it's a dress code. I think it's just, yeah. You already got your Rip the Runway thing?
No, I'm gonna find something in my closet. Oh. I don't know what I'm wearing.
All right, so I got enough chargers for us. I got a whole bunch of Type C's. Like, overloading with freaking Type C's.
Love that for
I don't. Hi, individuals. What's up?
How many of our girls is going? Who all going? Our girls,
No, not really. He would have been there to scoop it up. She probably was the reason why I almost lost my whole thing. Y'all ready to get started? I gotta find my other power pack. I don't know my power pack yet. I just had it when I went out to eat with my daughter. I don't know where it's at. I got so much crap. I hate saying that. I hate continuing to say I got so much crap. And knowing that I got so much crap, it bothers me. It really does. Trips be like, ugh. Packing for trips really do be like, ugh. Ooh! What the heck? Hi! How are you doing? Said. What's up? Doesn't look like it's bad after all. I think I'm gonna do okay. It's gonna be like really tight, but we're gonna be okay. We're really gonna be okay. Like I don't really need nothing else for real. It's gonna be okay. This is one bag. I'm finna see how much I can stuff in this one bag. Okay. I don't really got anything blue. That's my problem. That's my problem. That's just my problem. Okay. I was able to put something from here in here. And then I'm gonna see what I can pack. I really want these socks, but I don't know where my other sock at. I lost it. Gotta find it. It's somewhere around here. I know it is. Wish I could find it.
When I say I'm trying to pack this bag, I'm trying to pack this bag, y'all. I really don't want to take none of my nice stuff.
Yeah, it all boils down to like the soap, the
If I could clear this bag out with no problem packing that other bag, I'd be fine. Let's see how we do. I probably won't need this, so I'm gonna just leave it. Like, why bring extra crap when you're really not gonna need it? I ain't really got time for it. I got a whole headscarf that I can bring. Leave this home. We don't need it. One, you don't need it. Leave this mess home. Leave all this unnecessary ish home. I do need these wipes. And I really don't need these, but I really don't want to go without them. Because I don't know if I might need them. Because I don't know how cold it's going to be there. It might be cold. Might need an undershirt. I got my medicines that I'm going to need. Gotta make sure. I'm probably not even gonna wear these. Oh well, I ain't gonna lie.
oh, y'all, we might be good. This all we gotta put in now. And we add nothing else. Y'all, we good.
I got my soap. I got my toothbrush. I got my I think I'm good. I think I'm better than good. I'm great.
And I'll be okay if I don't have a charger, but I'm making sure I have a charger because I do not want to go anywhere and I gotta buy extra stuff when I go out of town. But I think I'll be okay because being in the Dominican Republic, it wasn't like I can go to a store and buy something. Versus I'm gonna have like a whole rental car. So whatever I don't have, I can pretty much go to the store and buy it. So I think I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be fine. Um, this I was gonna take it, but I'm actually just gonna leave it. I'm not gonna take it anymore. I'm gonna leave it because it's just gonna be too much. Um, and this gonna have to go across my shoulders versus that what I got right there. I can roll it. So let me see. All we need to do is
Hey. Okay, we're gonna have to try to put these in the back of this. And we're good. We are jam-packed, ready to go on our trip for tomorrow. Oh, I didn't even realize I had some more stuff back here, but that's fine. Because this gonna go right back here. This going on my back anyways. And I'm fine. Now as far as like lotion and all that kind of stuff, if I have to, I'ma stuff it. We're gonna make it work. I'm gonna take everything out, I'm gonna roll everything up, I'm gonna put everything in. So we good. I got 2 bags, one for a personal and one for a carry-on. And I probably could have kept stuff in this bag. Oh shoot, I ain't put my other shoes in there. Okay, I'm gonna end up having to take some stuff out. It's all good. I got an idea of what I'm gonna do. And that's good. That's what matters.
Did you find my taxes?
I ain't even found my own.
Oh. Why you find them?
Cause I don't know. I need to do it. I'm gonna do it before time. I started mine, but I need to do it. Why? What you need?
I was just asking.
I'm gonna do them. I'm gonna do all of it. I'm gonna do everything. But if you want to, you could probably do it yourself right now. I could just walk you through it. I'm right here, doing it on my computer right now. Okay, I wanted to bring my. Okay, so my only dilemma is I got 2 shoes, and I'm gonna have to put these 2 shoes in this bag. So, worst come to worst, off camera probably I'm gonna do it, but we taking this bag. Hopefully, it's not jam packed too much, and it feels like it got a little bit of strength on her. So, I kind of like packed a lot of stuff in here, so I'm gonna have to do it off camera. Yeah, I really did pack a lot of junk, just packed it. And them boots didn't make it no better. I don't think I need these pants. Tanaya, see what the temperature gonna be. Where we going? Huh? Like good, like hot, warm. Oh, okay. I'm about to go get some lotion. Cause I got like the little small travel size lotions. So I need to put these boots in here. That's it. Like these boots. And I'm good. I got some dress shoes, hangout shoes, bedroom shoes, and my boots. piss me off. And it should fit like that. And I'm gonna put like the little travel size things in there. And I think I'm good. Minus, I don't have my camera in this bag. I might not even need this camera. I might just record from my phone and call it a day. Because this little camera really be pissing me off anyways at the end of the day. And I don't really be having time to record from the, take crap from the camera. Oh shoot, I ain't got these in there. I might just leave this home. I'm gonna have to make it work. I might end up wearing the boots. I don't know. And I definitely want to pack my mask. When I go on a trip, I want to have my mask. All right, I gotta figure some stuff out. So, what are y'all talking about? I like your new profile picture, Ava. It said 80s are. Oh, you looked it up, Katie? I should have enough room. All right. Thank you. Okay, let's go, y'all. We finna go in the living room because I want to read this. I want to read at least some of this book, and I'm gonna finish getting packed a little bit later. I think I'm packed already. I need to post some lotion in like these little bottles that we bought. I already put some alcohol in the little bottles. We got deodorant. And that's pretty much all I need is the lotion, deodorant. Um, I got like the mouthwash and stuff. So, um, I should be good. Oh shoot, I forgot the thing. So, I got my alcohol. I'm gonna put some lotion in one of these because you can't have this lotion when you go on there. So you gotta put the lotion in there. And they should let me take this because it's travel size, it says. So I need to fill this up with some lotion.
And I'm probably not gonna use all this lotion, I'm sure. But we want to be on the safe side. And so y'all know my favorite color is blue. Um we got like some little perfume stuff, so whatever. This I really need to get rid of because I done had it for a very long time and I just really need to get rid of it. It's just like perfume or something. So mm, I got deodorant, soap, lotion, perfume. I think I should be good. And then I got this. And I can stop by a store at any given time. All right, I'm gonna come right back and read some of this book for y'all. I'm gonna fix this something to eat. All right, y'all. Sorry. So I'm just gonna pick a random page from my book, The Power of No Excuses, Self Discipline, or just Power of Self Discipline, No Excuses by Brian Tracy. And we just gonna open the book. Oh, dang it. That was a perfect one. Perfect. Self discipline and money. And because that's what we're talking about right now, we are doing a, actually, I'm gonna pin this one. We are doing a 30-day money saving slash spending challenge. So we're gonna start off with the first page, y'all. We're not gonna read much. We're only gonna read like maybe a page. We're gonna read till we stop. And then we're gonna do a discussion. Hi, I don't remember you, but how are you doing tonight? All right, so self discipline and money. In reading the lives of great men, I found that the first victory they won was over themselves. Self discipline with all of them came first. According to the insurance industry statistics, of 100 people who starts work at the age of 21, by age 65, one will be 100, one will be rich, and four will be financially independent. 15 will have some money put aside, and the other 80 will still be working broke and dependent on pensions or dead. Most baby boomers today are planning to work into their 70s. Why is this? It is because they don't have enough money put aside so that they, can stop working. The primary reason for financial problems in life is lack of self discipline, self mystery, self control. It is in the inability to delay gratification in the short term. It is the tendency for people to spend everything that they earn and a little more besides, usually subcemented by loans and credit card debt. Today, the saving rate in America is too low to achieve financial independence. After a lifetime of work, the average American family has a net worth of only about $8,000. So them people don't work their entire life only to have $8,000 coming in for their returned investment. Do y'all want that to be y'all? Mm-mm. Nah, baby, nah. That's why the first step that we are taking on this 30-day challenge is $1,000. And babies, if I can exceed $1,000, if I could even touch that, because that my goal is to touch $1,000 in cash, not have that $1,000 in my bank account, but literally touch $1,000 on day 30. Imagine what I can do in the next 20 years. If I could save 1,000 a month just for my side hustle, imagine what I can do in 20 years. We're gonna finish. After a lifetime of work, the average family, okay, they only have $8,000. People continue to work and borrow as if there is no tomorrow. A good the good news is that we are living in the most affiliate time in all of human history. There are more opportunities to achieve a wealth and prosperity today for more people and in more different ways than have ever existed in the history of man. So pretty much, there's no reason for us to be saying we ain't got it. There's no reason for us to be saying we broke. If you know me and you watch my channels, then you know that I'm a hustler. I display my delivery channels. I tell y'all how long I work. I tell y'all how much money I make. Not only do I have three side hustles in a business and I work a full-time job. So what he's pretty much saying is there's no reason for any American in today's society to be broke. Because there is more than enough opportunities that are being presented and given to us so that we can make money. You know how to talk? Get on social media and run your mouth. You know how to cook? Get in that kitchen and prepare some food. You know how to sew? Sew some clothes up. Make some arts and crafts. You know how to bead? Create some beaded jewelry. There's so many things. You know how to do hair? Start you a braiding business. There is so many things that you can do to get the money that you need so you can have a prosperous future. All right. So the good news is that we are living in the okay. I gotta Okay. It never has been more possible for you to achieve financial independence than right now. But you must make a resolution to do it. And then you must follow through on your resolution. So, guess what I'm doing right now, y'all? Right now, I am telling y'all every single day for the next however many days it is, because I done lost count. I'm not a math teacher. I'm more of an English teacher, but I know how to hustle and I know how to get that money. So for however many days I have until April 30th, I'm gonna make this money. How? Y'all wanna know how I'm gonna make this money? My side hustles, my delivery gigs, spending less and saving more. Yeah, that's exactly how we finna do it. And after I become successful at what I'm doing, I'm gonna be teaching other people who wants to learn. Cause there's no reason that if you working that you can't put aside money and save. So what I'm also doing is highlighting the most important things that's in my book or things that I feel like is sticking out to me that I might need to come back to as a reminder for my future. All right, I think I'm gonna read a few, like another section, and then we're gonna cut it off there. We're gonna read. So what we just read was how you gonna get this money, some things that you're gonna do to get this money, and how you gonna map it out. Now they're gonna tell us the reasons for the financial failure, the reasons why people don't have the money that they need when they need it at the time that they need it. That makes sense. All right, so somebody don't want me to tell this message, but we finna get it out there because somebody else besides me need to take some money. The reasons for financial failure. The primary reason why most adults have financial problems is not low earnings. So it's not that they earning low money is the reason why they don't have the money that they need. Hey, Swaggy. For example, my brother Swaggy, he on a limited income, but that don't mean that he can't save money for his future, right? The reason why people don't have the money is because they don't prepare themselves for the future. All right. So, in their book, The Millionaire Next Door, I really want to read The Millionaire Next Door. I heard it's a good book. In their book, The Millionaire Next Door, Thomas Stanley and William Danko, they show two families living on the same street in the same size house and working at the same job can have completely different financial situations. One thing I always tell people is I can't live above my means. They knew that they couldn't afford that 2026 on a $20,000 income. They knew they couldn't afford that. How dare you go and get bills and you know you can't pay your bills because you're trying to please the Joneses? I be damn. No, I'm gonna get what my money can afford, and I'm gonna make sure that when I'm sitting up in those people's faces, I'm not about to be acting like I got more than a little bit. I'm gonna tell them, okay, listen, ma'ams or sirs, I really can't afford that. And they're gonna tell you that you can, and you're gonna tell them no. Because after doing all my calculations, I have determined that I can only spend this amount of money. And that's all. So if you can't knock my payments down to this amount, then I don't want this car. Go find me something else. I actually tried that when I went to go get my last car. She was like, I want to put you in this 2026. I said, how much is the payments? She said, oh, 800, almost 900. I said, ma'am, is you out your mind? I don't even pay that much to have a roof over my head. So I be dang if I'm going to be that to be driving up and down in a car. No, uh-uh. I said, we got to go back to the drawing board. She said, How much can you afford to put down? I was really playing with her because at the same time, I had this money set aside that I really didn't have to spare. But if I needed it, I was going to push it out. I was like, nothing. She said, "Are you serious? So you came here looking for a car with no down payment and low monthly payments?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "Well, we're gonna see what we can do, but we ain't promising you nothing." I said, "Okay, that's fine." My attitude that I gave her was, "Ma'am, you're working for me right now. So whether I take a car off this lot or not, I know you still gonna get your money, but I'm gonna add to your income for the month. So do you want to sell me a car, or you want to lose my business, even if it's a small business? Cause she's still getting money, right? If I get a car off this lot, she's still getting money. She might not be getting as much money as she getting from Sam or Sue or Jim or John over there, but I'm still adding to her monthly income that she has coming in. So of course she want to get me a car, and she's gonna get me the car that I want her to get me. I had to learn that because that's how rich people think. Poor people be like, "Ooh, just give me that. Give me, girl. If you don't go sit your poor stuff down, you gonna always be poor." So, anyways, moving on, and I done lost track of where I'm at, y'all, for real. Okay, so by the age of 45 or 50, by the age of 45 or 50, my bad. By the age of 45 or 50, the couple in one house will be financially independent while the couple next door is deeply in debt. Remember, I told y'all about living above your income and knowing exactly where you stand and having trouble making minimum payments on their credit cards. Boo boos. What I also started doing, I have nothing that I want or need. I got my own house. I got my own car. I got credit cards galore. So what I'm also starting to do is pay off those credit cards. Cause baby, my cash money is more valuable than that plastic. I know to some people it doesn't seem that way, but after you are fully established, your cash money holds so much weight. The reason for this is not the amount of money that they earn. Because remember, they earned the same amount of money, they lived on the same street, they worked at the same job, and they had the same house. The reason is lack of self discipline. And y'all gonna see, hopefully, throughout this chapter, or it's a chapter before this chapter, the power of self discipline is doing what you should do when you should do it, even when you don't feel like it. That's the power of self discipline. And that's exactly what this author stated was the power of self discipline. It's the lack of self discipline and the inability to delay gratifications. Why is this weakness of character so prevalent among the majority of adults in society today? Woo! Swaggy, why you think this is so why you think this is so prevalent against the majority of adults today? They don't care. Hi Chloe, what's up? They don't have any they don't have any value for their future. Okay, we're gonna keep reading. Now, if y'all give me a comment, I'm gonna read it. All right. It goes back to early childhood. Did you know that? Did you know it went back to the early childhood as to why these people don't have what they should? But they just said it goes back to the childhood. So when they say it go back to the childhood, do you think that they are stating the child is living the way that their parents was living? I gotta go get my charger. I mean, I gotta go get my back piece. Let's see why it goes back to the childhood. I think that's interesting. I want to see why does it go back to the childhood. Because I can honestly tell you today, I have one daughter who knows how to save and one daughter who knows how to spend. I'm eating rice, corn, and pork chop.
Well, when did that file his taxes?
I don't know. Well, he got it.
He said he should have them, but they're not done yet. They coming to the car.
Is that what he told you?
Yeah. He said every year they go to the car. Who iced this in? I'm finna get confused. Oh, it was mine?
What are you asking?
It was mine?
Lying about what?
It's not coming to us?
Okay. Hey, you bring me a cup. You bring me a bottle of water.
Hmm?
You bring me a bottle of water. So, you could have failed. Oh, well, yes, Swaggy, yes. That's not, we're not on that chapter of the book. So, it goes through those steps. It goes through those steps. However, my series focuses on self-discipline and money. That's what we're talking about. That's my series. My series is self-discipline and money. So, he may he may talk about financial hardships. He may talk about that in the self-discipline and money. I for sure know that he talks about the hardships throughout this book.
We don't got no more paper.
For example, no. Use those plates under there, underneath the microwave. They're not paper plates, but use them. Um, I lost my train of thought. You know how to make money? How? And it has to be legal. Because if you're not making money the legal way, then eventually you're going to get caught. And everybody gets caught. Oh, okay. Give me one example of what you did to make money. Give me one sacrifice that you made that allowed you to have self-discipline when it came to you making your money. We're going to finish out this little paragraph because I really want to finish it out. When you were a child and you received money, whether it was your allowance or a gift from a friend or a relative, the first thing you thought of doing was to spend the money on candy. Candy is sweet. Candy is delicious. Candy fills your mouth with a wonderful sugary flavor. You liked candy when you were a child, and you probably could seldom get enough of it. Many children will eat candy until they become physically ill because it tastes so good. As you grew older, you developed what psychologists call a conditioned response, a receiving money from any sources like Playvlo's dog. When you receive money, your mental stimulant at the thought of spending this money on something that makes you happy, at least temporary. So I think I even discussed on my first day of me practicing self discipline towards my spending and my making money. I wanted to go out to eat so bad because that's what I was accustomed to doing before I started this challenge. I knew the amount of money that I was going to make for the day, and I was only willing to spend a portion of that money. Some of that money needed to go to gas. Some of that money needed to get me something to drink because I was thirsty. And I knew that I could fulfill my stomach off of that drink to hold me for that food until I got home. I came home and I saw what I had in my refrigerator. That money, it overturned itself. Because let's say I had $50. I'm not going to spend the entire $50 that I just made. So this is what I'm going to do. 15 of those dollars has to go for gas. $1 because nowadays you can go to this gas station and you can get a drink for $1. So that dollar went toward hi Stephanie. That dollar went towards me a drink. So I only spent $16. Now I'm not the math expert, but whatever $50 minus $16 is, then that's what we brought home for the day. I also needed to get me a journal, which is what I did. I got me a journal and I started calculating the money that I was making versus the money I was spending. And I knew that I wanted that money that I was making to be more money than I was spending. So having that visual also allowed me to I'm trying to think of the word that I'm trying to use. It Having that journal, it held me accountable. It made me accountable. Having that journal to be able to see how much money I was making versus how much money I was spending. And guess what? I was only using my side hustle, not my 9 to 5. So I wasn't looking at this big paycheck. I was only looking at, okay, beads, we're going to start small and then we're going to increase and then we're going to get bigger and then we're going to get bigger because our ending goal is long term. Our ending goal is April 30th. By April 30th, we need to be able to touch the money that we said we was going to be able to touch. Um, what are you saying? Hold on. Okay, so let me see. Says self discipline. I sleep early regularly, which helps me to be more productive. Okay, I guess that helps you to make more money. I want to be able to make money in my sleep. And if I can challenge myself to make $1,000 in 1 month, no matter what it may take for me to get, well, I'm not going to say no matter what it may take because I'm not willing to do a lot of things, but I'm willing to work and make my own money. You don't get rich by being frugal. You get rich by executing business ideas or your job. I get that. Yes. Yes, I get you. I understand. I get you. I understand. And I agree with you. Well, I understand where you're coming from, whether you're like joking or not. To a certain extent, I understand your comment and I agree with it. Yes, long term, because nothing is going to come easy to a sleeper. So, with that being said, you have to be able to self discipline yourself and you have to have a plan. How are you going to make that money? Because that money just not going to come to you overnight. But with that hard work and that perseverance, you're going to get to where you need to be. All right, so we're gonna finish this up, and I'm not gonna go into spinning makes you happy. We're gonna probably tap into spinning makes you happy maybe tomorrow, and I think I might. I can't believe I actually found this in this book. I really like it. I could really do like a Oh my! I think I really like it. I could really do some good stuff with this book. All right, so I could really do some good stuff with this book. So it says oh, that's pretty much it. Man, dang, I'm sorry. So, I could read some more if y'all want me to. So pretty much we started talking about we started talking about how you can save money and some of the things that you need to do, like some of the steps you need to take. And then we also talked about the resolution that you should receive after you receive that money or attempting to receive that money. All right. So it goes into talking about spending makes you happy. So he also talked about how it was two people that lived on the same street, that lived in the same kind of house, and they worked at the same job. One person is going to be rich and financially stable, while the other person is going to be in debt and has to pay bills. I'm just giving y'all a recap of what we already read. Okay, let's talk about spending makes you happy. I wasn't gonna read no more, but we can read some more. Learn by doing. I definitely that's why I needed that visual so that I can learn by doing. So I can see what it is and where I'm at. Because it's one thing for me to talk to y'all, but if I don't actually see it on paper, if I don't actually see the numbers, it doesn't make sense. One thing that I do on a monthly basis, and I'm not sure if you guys do that, um, and believe it or not, when my daughter was like maybe 17, 16, she taught me this and it stuck with me. She wrote down all of my bills and she said, "Mom, why you don't got no money?" And I was like, "I don't know." But when she showed me the paper of how much money do you make? I told her how much money I make. What are all my pluses? I put all my pluses on one side. I put all of my monies that go out on the other side. I added all of the money that goes out on that other side, and I added all the money that comes in. And I was like, so according to this paper, I'm supposed to have X amount of money per month. So faithfully, I did it. And I said, oh my God, my bank account was screaming hallelujah. I can promise you, since I've been using that method, I have, and I'm not lying, I probably have went into the negative, and this is over like a 5, 6 year period of time. I probably went into the negative probably 5 times or less because I knew where my money was and where it was going. I was able to self discipline myself. I have been able to do so much. I have been able to give to so many people. I have been able to just flourish. So, the power of self discipline and money is not a problem for me. Now, I need to learn how to reinvest that money and make it work for me so that I don't have to work so hard. All right. So, spending money makes you happy. When you become an adult and you earn and receive money, This automatic reaction continues. Your first thought is, how can I spend this money to achieve immediate pleasures? That was once me. That was once me. Now, when I receive my checks, oh my gosh, y'all, this light is bothering me. It's like jumping. Hold on, let me see if something like not right. Um, Now, instead of spending my money on and saying, what can I get? I immediately write my bills down. And as I'm writing my bills down, I pay them off. And guess what? I might not have nothing for that next paycheck until that next paycheck. I wish I had my book with me. I think it's in my car. I think it's in my car. But literally, I have a whole list. And I write. Well, that's what this channel is about. So I'm not gonna keep on in letting you distract me. So I when I get paid, I literally write, this needs to get paid. 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 I go back over, I look at my bank account, I see how much money I got. I add up everything that I already spent. If I got enough to still pull for some more, I'm going to pull from some more. This needs to get paid. Before I even think about the pleasures of spending my money, I go to my list of all my bills that I need to get done and paid for that like term. So it says, when you get your first job, the very first thing you think about is how can you spend not only the money that you earn, but also every penny you can borrow on a credit card, on clothes, on cars, on cosmetics, on socializing, entertaining, traveling, and everything else. Your mental equation is money equals enjoyment. I had to scratch that. The power of self discipline. Knowing what you should do when you should do it, even when you don't feel like it. That is the power of self discipline because you really want to go hang out with your friends this weekend. You really want to go buy you a nice outfit. You want to go get your hair done, your nails done, the whole 9 yards. Even right now, I still think about this. My hair. Okay, do I have enough money to go get my hair done and I'm still be able to pay my bills? Check. Do I have enough money to go get my nails done and I'm still gonna have enough money to pay my bills? Check. And if I don't, then guess what? I won't. Because that is the power of self discipline. So Raul says that it's very interesting because we used to think like that until we started to let's say out of 100%, like Stephanie, like let me see. Um, so are you like investing it? Is that what you're trying to say? So instead of letting it sit, are you investing it? Are you making the money work for you? Okay, okay. I get you. I get you. Okay, yes. So, um, and that was nothing that my mom taught me. I truly, well, you know what? I used to see my mom doing it, but my mom never actually taught me. So, when I became serious about doing a lot of things in life, these are some of the things that I continue to follow and I continue to do. And it's so I'm gonna highlight that because I like that when it says your mental equation. If you're not careful, your mental equation of money becomes enjoyment, and you forget all about taking care of your necessities and taking care of the things that needs to be taken care of. All right, let's finish reading that. Oh, okay, we're gonna finish reading this. When you go on vacation to a resort of any kind, you find that the hotels and the streets are lined with shops selling useless trinkets, baubles, trash, plus clothing, arts, works, and other items that you would never think of buying at home. Why is this? Simple. When you are on vacation, you feel happy. You have a conditioned response to associate your happiness with spending. And I truly believe that. When I when my mom goes traveling, oh my lord, she buys everything. She brings back everything. And we be like, you don't have to buy all that stuff. You don't have to do all of that. And she was like, I wanted to buy it. So I bought everybody something. And I be like, when I go on vacation, my friends be like, did you bring me something? I said, no, I went to go have fun. I did not go to buy souvenirs for people. Um, but my special friends, I do buy stuff for them. But I only buy like limited amounts of things. Like I'll buy special things for like my babies. I buy them a necklace because I buy meaningful things. I don't just spend my money on unnecessary things. I will spend it, but I will not spend it with joy because the same things that those people are selling in other countries, you can come back home and you can get it for less than what they're selling it for. But again, this book just pretty much told us when you go on vacation, you get money happy. You feel the need to want to spend money that you don't necessarily have to spend. One of the things I did tonight was I made sure I had my toothpaste. I made sure I had my lotion. I made sure I had my perfume. I made sure I had my floss. I made sure I had all the things that I have at home to take on my trip instead of going on my trip and spending more money when I already had those things at home. So I'm saving right there. You have a conditioned response to associate happiness with spending money. The happier you are, the more unconditionally complied you are to go out and spend money on something or rather than anything. It is quite common for many people when they are unhappy or frustrated for any reason to go shopping. That used to be me, and sometimes it still is. I will go and buy food galore just because sometimes I'm like down, depressed, or out, or I'm like frustrated. I'll go and buy food. I know it's not good. Or I'll get online and I'll start looking for things that I could buy, things that are going to make me happy. But the power of self discipline. So it is quite common for many people when they are they unconditionally associate buying something with being happy. Now that's sometimes me. When it doesn't work as they expected, they buy something else. Sometimes unhappy people go shopping. Oh, sometimes unhappy people go on shopping sprees. They buy lots of things that they don't particularly need because they unconsciously associate spending with happiness. As an adult, whenever you receive your paycheck, a bonus, commission, an IRS refund, a prize, or inheritance, the first thing that you think about is how can you spend this money as quickly as possible and on as many pleasures as possible. I also believe that that is true. However, a changed mind in the reverse, or more say, fast forwarded, I have a house, I have cars, I have things that I need to pay off. Now I think about let's add a little bit more money onto that credit card. Let's pay off your house a little bit quicker. Let's pay a little bit more money on your car notes so that your payments can be a little bit cheaper. So I also believe that the transition from a child to an adult is a huge importance. Yes, these are all impulsives of human experiences. Yes, and I know that we've all experienced these type of things, but it's what are you going to do to get to where you need to be? Or are you going to be one of those individuals that are going to stay stuck where you are? You have to have a changed mindset. All right, so okay, I guess I don't know. Nah, we gonna read the rest of it. As one of them, it says, now it goes into talking about rewire your responses about money. So now he's gonna go into telling you how you can have that changed mindset. Because some people say, okay, you're telling me what I need to do. You're telling me, you're asking me what I'm doing and I'm telling you what I'm doing, but how are you going to help me to get where I need to be? Y'all going to have to stay tuned for tomorrow. So, tomorrow, we're going to talk about rewiring your responses to money, and we're going to talk about how you can associate your happiness to saving money instead of associating your happiness to spending money. All right? So, that's what we're going to talk about. We got to do it tomorrow. Okay, but tomorrow. Because this is a whole 30-day challenge. Yes. So, this is a whole 30-day challenge. And this is how, so like, I wanted to start off. I'm going to talk to y'all for a few minutes and then I'm going to get off. Because I don't want to make this video long. For the person that's going to be looking at it, I want them to actually look at the video. I don't want them to actually not look at the video because the video is too long. Thank you. So I started off doing 10-minute increments for these types of videos, which was the money saving and spending videos, because 10 minutes is enough time for the human brain to capture the information that I'm trying to deliver. But right now, I pretty much been on here an hour and a half. And 9 times out of 10, an individual is not going to come back and watch a whole hour and a half worth of a video that I have created. It's my fault because my first half of this video, I talked about the power of self discipline for myself, meaning I have to go on a trip in a couple of days. So I really wanted to go live. So one of the things, speak for myself. So one of the things thank you. So one of the things that I did before and this is the book, if y'all want to get it. It's The Power of Self-Discipline, No Excuses by Brian Tracy. I actually took a class with one of the individuals that's on YouTube, and Swaggy, it was Peaches McIntyre. So I took a class with the Peach Patch, and she talked about the power of self-discipline. And every night she had, like, we every night for 21 days we would come on live and she would read the book and we would have conversations, and we would say stuff like, I like myself, I like myself, I like myself. And then we would tell what we liked about ourselves. We would tell what we liked about our families. We would tell what we liked about the world. What we liked to, like, how was we going to save money? How was we going to produce it? We would just have different conversations. It was really, really good. It was an interesting kind of class. And I did that for 21 days. Even though it was something that I was already doing, I greatly appreciated being a part of her class. Um, on our downtime, I like that. It says, now you know I'm skeptical on some things, of course. No, I want you to tell me what's the questions. What are your questions? Because guess what? That's gonna also help me to increase this journey. Look, I started this journey out with 30 days. I might end up producing this journey
for the next 5 years. So you got to tell me everything that you're thinking. You got to tell me everything that's going on in your little brain. No excuses. So what are you skeptical about? What questions do you have? No, I want you to tell me everything, Swaggy. Yes, you got to talk. Yes. What channel am I really on? Oh my God, hold on. Am I on? What channel am I on? Because I really want to be on my. Oh my God, I hope I'm on this. I'm on right channel. Bye, Stitch. How are you? So this 30-day challenge. Um, what channel am I on, Swaggy? Oh, I think I'm on the right channel. I am on the right channel. I'm on the right channel. Anyways, the 30-day challenge is to help me to save $1,000 while spending. So the 30-day challenge is okay. Thank you, Swaggy. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Stephanie. Thank you. So I wanted other people to do the challenge with me, but when I first started out doing the challenge, there was nobody that wanted to join me. So you want to do it? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So Stephanie and Raul, this is the I don't really have it mapped out because this is listen, I'm an individual who just jump out there in the water and be like, okay, let me see if I can swim. That's who I am. I'm willing to take challenges with no matter what. So that's what I'm doing. So guess what? April 1st, I was like, you know what? Well, actually, me and Swaggy, we have been talking about it because we're trying to save up for our Vegas trip. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna save $1,000. Swaggy was like, he gonna save whatever he gonna save. And then I was like, Swaggy, let's do it. So I felt like if I was disciplining myself, Swaggy being my friend, also I suggested the idea to him. And he was like, okay, cool. This is what I'm going to do. You do what you're going to do, and I'm going to do what I'm going to do. So Swaggy also is a part of the challenge, but he's creating and developing his challenge for himself. That makes sense? Yes. So Swaggy also doing the challenge as well, but he's doing it in a different way. So technically, he's still sacrificing. He's still practicing self discipline, right, Swaggy? So me and Swaggy pretty much in this little challenge together. We're just going down different walks towards receiving the goal that we set for ourselves. So pretty much this is how it goes because we don't have anything set in stone and we're just rolling with the punches. It is. Yes. So what we're doing is pretty much my version of the self-discipline is I go to my side deliveries every single day and I spend money, but my goal is to make more money than I'm spending. And that means, like I gave an example, if I make $50 today, my goal, I put $25 in my tank every single day, no matter what. Sometimes I'm going to be over for the next day. So the next day, I might not have to put $25 in my tank. The next day I might have to put $10 in my tank because I still got that 25 from the day before. If I want to go into the store and I want to buy me a snack, I'm going to buy me a snack. But the goal is to spend $25, and I got to make that $25 stretch no matter what. So, whatever money I make, no matter if I make $150, I can only spend 25. That's it. That's all. My goal when I'm doing deliveries is to make at least $60 a day. And I already mapped it out in my head. I had the first thing y'all need to do is get a notebook. Now Swaggy, he probably can memorize and calculate all that stuff. But me, I can't do that. So hold on. Because I got 101 different things going on in my life right now. So pretty much this is what I did. For February, I'm letting y'all be all up in my business. So for February slash like my monthly bills, this was like February. So I wrote everything down, every single bill that I had. I wrote it down. And that's how I did that. So then um I even write down what I'm gonna talk about with y'all. So day one, like that's what happened on day one. Day one, I made $44.29. I spent $12. I spent another $10. So that was like I spent $22, but I made $44.29. Then I made another $11. I made another $11, and then I had a calculation. So then I put that calculation for day two. Day two, I started out with that amount of money. So like right now, I'm calculating all the money that I'm making. Then I carried it over to day four, to day 3 and 4. So that's day three up there, and that's day so 3, 4, and 5, and then that's day 4 down at the bottom. So now we're on day 7. So this is day 7 of our 30 days of saving slash money challenges, and by day 30, our goal is to have $1,000 in our hands, not $1,000 in the bank, not $1,000 that has been invested in our credit cards, but a whole $1,000 in our hands. That's the goal. So I'm about to end this video with y'all. It was so nice. I appreciate y'all participation. I'm gonna come back on tomorrow. We're gonna read some more of the book. Today, I can happily say I made $36.85. That's a plus. I did not spend any money today. So that $36.85 is going to get added to the cash that I already have. I was able, oh, actually, I'm telling a story. I'm telling a story. So I made 30, I'm telling a story. I forgot. I made $36.85, and I also spent $26.67, I think. So um so right now that's how much money I have for today. But I also need to calculate what I have from day 4 and 5. So even though today I only invested for myself to add on to my money that I already had, I only got $10.24. So that $10.24 has to get added to day six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, all right, doing very, very well, brother. Much freaking love to all of you, and I want to do this challenge, even though I might not be able to go to Vegas. No, you don't have to be able to go to Vegas. We just doing the challenge because it makes us happy. And Bees here hyping me up. I am hearing her speaking on the TV. Like, who is that? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. The whole thing is wet. Sure. Come on, bro. Are you on track so far, Bees? As far as yes, I am. It you know what, Swaggy? Honestly, it keeps fluctuating. It keeps going up and down. So it's like a roller coaster. Yeah, it's like a roller coaster for me. Um, but for the most part, I'm like I'm in the positive. I'm not like negative money or anything. And that's why I continue to go to work each and every day with my side hustle. Remind you, I'm not pulling any of this money out from my 9 to 5. All of this money that I'm going to make is going to come from my side hustles. I was able to save $10,000 in 6 months. Woo! Yeah. And that's how I bought my Challenger. I put a portion of that money on my car, and I paid with a portion of that money to get my roof done. It hurt me to my heart when I had to give up all that money because it was like I thought that money was gonna stay with me forever because I it took me so long and it took me a hard time to save it. But I was so happy when I got to have things and I got to see it and I got to reap the labor of my benefit. I got to reap the labor of my hard work through seeing nice things for myself. Why do I need more self discipline? All right, so pretty much this book it talks about everything, not just money. It talks about it talks about self discipline and success, self discipline and character, responsibility, goals. It talks about setting goals, and we did that in one of my classes. Um, Personal excellence, courage, persistence, self discipline and work, leadership, business, sales, money, time management. The self discipline of time management is so important. Problem solving. It talks about happiness, personal health, physical fitness. It talks about self discipline and marriage. It also talks about self discipline and children, self discipline and friendship. It talks about so many things in this book. It doesn't just hit on money, it hits on like the well rounded parts of your everyday life. And that is so important. Yes, I did. I did. I do actually. Well, I had an LLC, but now I'm a sole proprietor. And a sole proprietor receives less than an individual with the LLC. However, my money all works for me and it works under my social security number versus working under another number. But yeah, and even right now, as a sole proprietor, I still get offers through my business name from individuals asking me if I want to get a loan, if I want to get a loan using my business name. But I'm so stuck on um, not wanting to go into debt and not wanting to spend more money than I have I turn them down and I do not accept the offers. So yeah, I get a lot of offers um to borrow money in my business name. I even thought about I probably am going to. That's gonna be my first experience of putting my daughter's car in my business name. And that's gonna help me to develop more credit for the business. I know how I wanna do it. I just don't want to do it the way they want me to do it right now. But yeah. So I'm happy that y'all enjoyed tonight. And we got a couple more days to get to the 30. I am going on my trip, so I'm gonna try to spend less money. Rico, you missed it, homie. We about to get off. We talked about the power of self-discipline and saving slash spending money. Rico, do you have an investment plan? Or are you one of those individuals that just spend money just because you got it? I don't know. That's the challenge. That's what I need to see. I don't know if I'm gonna have it. I want it, but that's what I'm working towards. That's my goal. So we just gonna have to see. But see, then we talk about him. We talked about Rico. We talked about the individual that was gonna have money when they retired. The money when they were 50 years old, they were gonna be financially free. And then we talked about the individual that when they first started working, all they did was spend, spend, spend. And they had no intentions to save because the first thing that they thought about was enjoyment and how I'm going to spend this money that I just made. But Rico clearly just said that he's been saving money since he's been working. So, Swaggy, to answer your question, if Rico ever fell short, he would have more than enough money to help him to get to the next level of his downfall. You get what I'm saying? Because he was smart when he first started working, he was saving money. When he first started working, he was not one of those individuals who was spending for enjoyment or spending just because he had it. Not everybody has the same mindset as you, Rico. That's what we're reading about in our book. So, Rico, tomorrow I don't know if you're gonna be able to come on, but we're reading about this, the power of self discipline, no excuses, and so pretty much that's what we were talking about today in our book. We talked about the reasons why people are financial, what the reasons why people have financial failures. We talked about the rewiring your response about money. Change your thought process of how you change your process about money. Change your way of how you spend, why you spend, what you spend. And then we also talked about the association that people get when they save money or with saving. And he pretty much was saying that they don't. No. Um this is a section that focuses on, okay, see, self-discipline and money. So Rico, I'm doing a series over here on this channel. And you could probably go see them because I think I made them live. So we're doing a series over here on this channel, and it's about um spending slash saving no spending slash money making challenge. That's the series that we doing, and I started on April 1st. So in my shorts, in my lives, and on my videos every day, I talk about um how much money I made versus how much money I spent. And then I was like, you know what? I need to dig into this book. So I didn't read the entire book. I did take a class. I did a 21-day class to help me to be self-sufficient and self-disciplined. And we only got to I think we only got this chapter 6. And then I was wondering how I can increase my levels in this book. And when I seen it said self discipline and money, and that's what I'm working on right now for the month of April. So I'm doing self discipline and money for the month of April with my spending and my saving. So I have a spending and saving challenge right now going on for myself and whoever else want to join the challenge. My goal is to save $1,000 by the end of the month. So then I'm doing real good. And Swaggy, and Rico, I also talk about the obstacles that I faced. Even though I've only been doing this challenge for 7 days, I talk about the obstacles that I faced along this challenge. I wasn't able to, well, I had to use more than one side hustle to create the $1,000. And because um like for example, on last Friday, I was in the negative like $64. And then on Friday night, I went to the quarter auction and I made like $80. So then the quarter auction helped me to offset my negative balance for the day. So then it was like, dang, I need to have more than one side hustle. One side hustle is just not gonna be able to get me the $1,000 that I need in order for me to still spend and live my life and save money at the same time. Because I just can't save. I have like unexpected things that come up in my life on a day-to-day basis. So I may have to go into that stash and pull out what I thought I was saving. So in order for me to make accumulate that money, I had to use more than one side hustle. So I think I did that video like on day 4. And on day 2 of me saving, I wanted to go get me something. I wanted to go get me something to eat, and I could not go get anything to eat. I had to come home and I had to find whatever I had in my refrigerator to eat, and I had to eat that. And I also told Swaggy, Raul, and Stephanie that I have a $25 limit. That's all I can spend every single day for the next 30 days. That includes gas, that includes food, that includes whatever else that I need. Give or take, I might have to spend more than $25, but my goal is only to spend $25 a day, and I have to make $60 a day. So right now, guess what? I did not make my $60 quota for today, and I'm pretty much short for today $10. Like I came up with 10. I can't. I'm plus $10 for the day because I only made $36 doing deliveries and I spent $26. I made $38 doing deliveries and I spent $26 and some change. It's food in that refrigerator, but I don't be feeling like cooking. My baby cooked tonight. She cooked pork chop, corn, and rice. And I ain't even finished eating all my food, y'all. She cooked pork chop, rice, and corn. So I need to get up off here. This video is already long, longer than I needed for it to be. So it was cool chatting with y'all. I greatly appreciate it. I'm about to go and do me like a thumbnail for this video. And I know it's gonna be extra long. I hope that somebody at least take the attempt to watch it. Or even if they don't watch it all the way through, like they skim through it and they get some information from it. Hey Katie. We officially getting off in 3 minutes. I am not about to be staying on here longer than with that with y'all. We Swaggy recorded by Stephanie what? As of today, you should have $240 on hand. Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna on day 15, I'm going to count all of the money that we saved slash spent. So on day 15. So right now we on day 7. But on day 15, I'm literally gonna come on live and I'm gonna count all the money that we have in hand on day 15. Give or take, Swaggy, it might be 240 or it might be more. It might be less. So I don't know. But on day 15, I'm coming back on and we're gonna have a discussion. And I might just do this in the month of May because I want y'all to tell me what y'all was able to save too. So, like Stephanie and Raul, if y'all start today, y'all set a goal for yourself. That's the first thing you have to do. Set a goal. The second thing you have to do is tell yourself how you're going to do it. The third thing is to progress. Attempt to make progress. What are you going to do? How are you going to do it? What's your limit for the day to spend? What's your limit for the day to make? Maybe it's not going to be a day-to-day thing. Maybe it's going to be like Swaggy and it's going to be a month-to-month thing. But no matter what it is, how are you saving? Are you going to be able to reach your goal by that said date? I might not make my goal, and that's okay because this is a challenge. And a challenge is not stated or said, you gotta do it. A challenge is meant for you to fail if you have to. That's what I had to think about. Like a challenge is you may win, but you also might fail. No, I'm doing it on either Thursday or Friday. I think I'm gonna do it on Friday. I might do. I don't know. I'm still doing it. I'm doing it when I go to Tennessee. All right, y'all. I'm about to get up off here. We're finna go. I'm gonna talk to y'all tomorrow. Okay. I love y'all. I'm not going live on the other channel, so this is the only time I'm going live. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Thank y'all for stopping by. Thank y'all for joining my channel, and thank y'all for being on this money making save slash saving challenge with me. Yes, you got to know what your goal is. All right, later, later, later. Good night, good night, good night. Peace, y'all.